Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, yeah! Welcome back to more Diddy Kong Racing. Today we're going to go to the fourth world of the game, but where is the fourth world? The fourth world's been kind of absent. You may think it might be like in like this corner over here, because there seems to be like one course in every corner of the world. It's really not, believe it or not. The fourth world is actually here, behind the waterfall. This is Dragon Forest, I think? Yeah, that sounds about right. Dragon Forest is definitely the hardest area of the game. There are some pretty tricky tracks here, not gonna lie. And the balloon values start to get pretty damn high as well. But nope, TT. I don't want to talk to you. You're a clock. You are definitely a clock. But we're going to start here with Windmill Plains. This is another plane track. Pretty cool plane track, actually. I kind of really like this one. Oh, and we're also using Timber. I didn't really talk about that. Timber, another kind of middleweight character. I'd say he's more like Bumper as opposed to Diddy and Conker. You know, a little more on the heavy side, but you know, not so much on the acceleration and control. Decent top speed, though. I think that's kind of where I'd rank him, I guess. But yeah, that's who we're going to be using today. Using for a bruising, some might say, but although you should never say that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool track. I really like how it kind of goes to like a few different types of areas. First you have like all these windmills, and you have this kind of like little beach area, then some caves and some tunnels. It's really kind of cool. Very, very nice atmosphere. Then you just go through all the different types of the areas again. Oh, okay, that's something I should probably mention. In plane form, whenever you get a green balloon, you don't actually have the oil slick. You have kind of a green cloud of smoke. I think it's just because in a plane form you can't exactly hit an oil slick on the ground because you're flying. It never really came up before, though. I can't believe I'm only mentioning that now. Although I tend not to try to rely on the green balloons for victory. Usually a bad idea to try and do that. Okay, let's get going here. Alright, go Timber. Representing your own island. So yeah, Timber is definitely, like, you know, obviously the main character you'd think is Diddy because it's, you know, Diddy Kong Racing. It's not Timber Tiger Racing. But this is Timber Island. He is supposed to be kind of the secondary or main character. Something like that, anyway. He's pretty cool. Again, I kind of wish he'd have more relevance to the story, though. Okay, Greenwood Village. This is, in my opinion, the toughest track in the entire game. I don't know what it is. The AI just seems to always get superpowers here. I don't know what it is. But I always have the most trouble with this track. Whether it's racing it, the Silver Coin Challenge, unlocking a secret hidden character that I'll talk about later, this track always gives me trouble. So I don't know if it's just me. I have a feeling it's not, because whenever I talk about how hard this track is, everyone else seems to chime in and say, yeah, Greenwood Village is like really, really difficult. It is. It's really, really difficult. The one thing I kind of hate about it is there aren't really, like, off-road sections, so if you, like, hit the sides Like, you'll legitimately get hit and you'll have to, like, you'll stop. I think that's what makes it so difficult, because there's literally no off-road here. And I guess there kind of is right here, but in the main part of the track. Anyway. Also, the turns are just really kind of awkward, I think. That's something else. But yeah, Greenwood Village, definitely hardest track for me. Which is a shame, because I kind of like it. I do like the track, it's just, it's difficult. There is a shortcut in that well. If you go inside that well, you actually can take a secret underground route. It's kind of debatable if it's actually a shortcut, though, because you have to slow down to get into the shortcut, and not only that, when you come out of it, like, you have to, you know, start moving faster again, and it doesn't exactly go straight out of the tunnel. You kind of have to turn a little bit, too, so kind of debatable if it's a shortcut, but I have always seen it as one. So there we go. That was Greenwood Village. We're going to move on to the next track, which is probably one of my favorites in the entire game, Boulder Canyon. This is the third and final hovercraft track. It's also really cool, too. I just really, really like this track. I've always been a fan. The thing I like about it is it gets, like, really dark at some points in this level, especially when you go to this castle here. And when you do, the music kind of changes a little bit. Like, it kind of gets very low-key and kind of, like, almost, maybe not creepy, but, you know, just, like, very, like, soft. And then, like, as soon as you come out, yeah, the music gets right back to where it was before. Really hopping and exciting. That's what I really love about this track so much. It's definitely one of my favorites for sure. Also, there is a key here. And it's definitely possible to get the key and still win the race, but I'd recommend doing that on the final lap, if possible. I might go ahead and just finish the race, though, honestly, because I don't want to screw up too much. And it's just something I can easily grab on the first lap of a retry, so that honestly might be a little better. But yeah, the key for this area is definitely here. Here's a hint that bell actually has something to do with it, too. Honestly, if you just look at the little track layout at the bottom right, you can kind of get an idea for where it is, honestly. But there we go, Boulder Canyon completed. Going through these courses really, really quickly. But very quickly, let's go back in here and grab that key. Of course, they can only use the hovercraft here. Which is a shame. I wish you could use, like, the plane for some of these hovercraft courses. Like, if maybe they created, like, some platforms you could use or something. Anyway, I'm going to let the other racers kind of just do their own thing, get ahead of me right here. You can actually kind of see the key if you look hard enough when I was in that direction, facing that direction. Yeah, the bell actually works with the drawbridge, so what we're going to do is we're going to run into the bell, zoom up here, and there's the key. Also, this bonus stage is kind of hidden in the lobby. Don't know why it's so out of the way. It's that secretive. You can't know about it. Okay, next we have Haunted Woods.
Haunted Wood.
This is kind of like the treasure caves of this world. A very short and kind of easy track with the car. Music, once again, freaking awesome though. And this is creepy right here. All the freaking whiz-pig heads flying at you. The whiz-pig ghost heads. I wonder what's up with that. Really makes you wonder what kind of villain whiz-pig actually is. A creepy SOB. Oh, there I go. Oh god. Timber. Careful, dude. Careful, Timber, dude. Trying to save your island here. Don't need to go all crazy on me, bro. Oh, okay, I guess you can get more than 10 bananas. I don't think they do anything past 10, though. And with that gold balloon, we can once again fight the boss. Another boss. I wonder what the boss of frickin' Dragon Forest is. A zebra! No, that's a dragon.
Excellent. Now I challenge you to a race.
So yes, we're going to be using the plane now. Because why not? This is a course I wish would be, you know, raceable on. Because this is actually a pretty cool course. And it's a course that looks like you could use any of the vehicles on, too. But, yeah, this is actually kind of easy. This is probably one of the easier bosses, in my opinion. And, I hear a lot of people say that the dragon is, like, really, really hard, but kind of like the octopus, once you get ahead of the dragon, you're fine. You shouldn't have any more issues. I think maybe the dragon's a little faster than, like, the octopus, for example, but I don't know. I've never really had much of a problem with this boss. I honestly think the octopus is way harder. In some respects, I think the second Triceratops race is actually harder than this. Although this is the first race. The first race is usually miles easier than the second race. I also feel like if you hit something, it's almost a death sentence. So definitely try to avoid, like, all the pillars and the little cavern spaces. Because they'll definitely slow you down big time. But yeah, like, look how far behind he is right now. God, yeah, I won't even see him in the background when I finish.
Excellent. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from my world. Find 8 from each level and win.
Not as creepy as the octopus is when he says "my world." I mean, it's actually his world, though. It's Dragon freaking Forest, for crying out loud. Also, look, we will actually not have enough gold balloons to finish out this place. I'll pick up some in the overworld when I start my next character, but let's go down here so I can take care of the battle course. This battle course is actually kind of different. This is Smoky Castle. The first player to get 10 bananas into their treasure chest will win. Huh, interesting. Not really sure what I'd compare this to. It definitely reminds me of a minigame of some proportions, but I can't tell you what kind of minigame. But yeah, this is basically what you do. You grab 2 bananas, you go back to your base, go out, find 2 more bananas. You can only carry a max of 2 at a time. And you want to look out for the other players, obviously. They'll try to ruin your day. But that's pretty much it. Very, very low-key minigame. Probably the fastest if you know what you're doing. Like right now, I have a really, really good route where all I have to do is essentially go in a circle. Let's see if I can actually win this before Pipsy even gets any bananas into her goal. I may actually do that. Shut down! That was so freaking easy. That's so freaking easy. And we actually have the TT amulet completed. Use this to enter the TT door. Well done. The TT door. I wonder what that is. That's actually something we won't see for a while now, actually. But yeah, that's going to be it for Timber. That was a nice little run with Timber, I think. For fun, let's take a look at our stats. Still missing a piece of the Wizpig amulet and a trophy, but we'll get those next time. So this has been Slim Kirby. I will talk to you guys next time when we finish up Dragon Forest and potentially see what's after that. So yeah, later folks.